Hello and welcome to the Week in the Middle East. Coming up, Basra after the British, the debate over U.S. soldiers who post footage of combat over the internet, and a France 24 Christmas gift idea. A hint, it's 82 meters long and floats. Let's begin, though, with this new opinion poll. The Israeli border town of Sderot, nearly two-thirds of residents, 64%, say they'd move if they could. Some 4,000 makeshift rockets have hit Sderot over the past 7 years. The Israeli army has responded in kind. This past week, several big incursions into Gaza. And with the hardline Hamas firmly in control of the territory, Gaza's not about to see any of that $7 billion in reconstruction money pledged a few days ago in Paris.
This is how civil servants protest in Gaza. They haven't been paid in 6 months. For everyone, it's tough, like paying for a sheep for the high holiday of Eid.
Over half the families here won't be able to afford a sheep.
At the supermarket, the shelves are bare. Feeling the pinch of Israel's embargo, this closed-down factory, which used to make jeans.
The
machines are all switched off now, so I'm not earning any money. I have nothing.
His workers have just found out that they've lost their jobs. Smart and sharp, that's what Palestinians need to be, they say, if they want to survive. Anwar Ajek has 7 children. His salary as a teacher isn't enough to feed them all.
I have at least 2 jobs now. I teach and work in a shop. But sometimes I'll work on my neighbor's fields. I really have no choice.
Everything's on hold. That building site's deserted and the tower block might never be finished. Since the Second Intifada, the Israeli armies destroyed a good deal of the infrastructure. That's what's left of the runway at Gaza airport. As for hospitals, no medicine, no staff. This woman spent 5 hours trying to cross the Israeli checkpoints for treatment. There are 560 checkpoints across the region. They put a stop to Palestinian terrorists, but also to the economy.
For the third time in less than a century, the British Army's withdrawn from Basra. True, UK forces haven't gone far from Iraq's oil-rich second city. They're still on standby at a nearby base. But who to believe? Gordon Brown's government, which says mission accomplished, or critics who claim Britain is cutting its losses? As for Basra residents themselves, they now fear an ugly turf war between Shiite militias over who gets all that oil money.
After 4 years, 8 months and 11 days, the British hand security of Basra province back to the Iraqis. This parade was along the Shatt al-Arab waterway past the palace base relinquished by the British in September.
I came to rid Basra of its enemies, and I now formally hand Basra back to its friends.
Unfortunately, that's not how most ordinary Iraqis see it.
We hope the handover to Iraqis will bring us security so we can move around safely. At the moment, you can't go from one place to another because there is no security. You're afraid to go out of your home in the evening because it's so dangerous. Every day there are clashes and there are problems.
Basra was initially hailed as a beacon of relative calm, but things soon got out of hand. Thousands of Iraqis were killed in a deadly turf war between rival Shia militias. The bogged-down British army could only stand by and watch.
Basically, there are two different militias. One is under the control of the Iranians, and the other one is under the control of Muqtada al-Sadr. It was very dangerous for everybody, and a lot of people were very angry against the Brits because they said that the city became too dangerous for regular people.
The liberation of Basra by the British in April 2003 was popular. Occupation, however, proved to be less so. These troops were attacked by a mob during a raid in September 2005. The number of British soldiers in Iraq will almost halve by the middle of next year. In all, 175 servicemen have been killed.
Basra was a very quiet and living place in Iraq before the war, and most of the people there want to go back to a normal life.
But with the British gone, there's still all that oil money to fight for.
Speaking of soldiers in Iraq, there's been a lot of chatter on our website over a video posted by U.S. soldiers. The location's not specified. Be advised, pictures are graphic, language is strong. Take a look.
All right, we're about to blast the hell out of this damn building. Just wait one. Here it comes. Holy fuck! You see that shit? Nice. Holy shit, that motherfucker. That's technology. You moose motherfucker.
Again, we've had a lot of reaction, including this poignant entry from a former GI on our France 24 Observers blog. Ernesto Haibi served in Iraq as a U.S. Army medic.
And it's starting. This kind of video just polarizes what you already believe. If you're for the war, then you'll see some good soldiers killing the bad guys. If you're against it, then you'll see soldiers relishing in death and destruction. I've been in that situation, and you do get happy. What happened for them to request something that big, a missile or a bomb from an aircraft, must have been serious. In the end, the soldier was probably in a long situation, and the person on the other end who wanted to kill him is not going to be able to do it anymore. He'll be able to go home for one more day, and at the same time, you think that's all he's got to care about. It's sad that we relish in these situations, but at the same time, you're always going to be happy. You don't want to do damage, but you've got no other choice. It's hard for a civilian seeing this from the outside. This isn't pro or anti-war, it's just reality. Good guys, bad guys, innocent people all get hurt. But those things happen, and 1,000 times worse in every war. If you support the army and cheer them on, you should also be able to stomach the reality of it. Why did this guy post that video? For fame? To educate someone? Just to be cool? Most people post them because they just think it's cool. There's no political statement. This is the new entertainment. Real war. Not a movie, not a video game, and not an arena. It's just a morbid fascination we all have, whether we like to believe that or not.
And you can get in touch with Ernesto Haibi. Here's how, the place to reach him, observers.france24.com. He's one of our many contributors from all over the world, including quite a few from the Middle East. You'll see the site includes a handy little map of the globe on its front page. Now, while we're on the subject of Iraq, here's a good idea for a Christmas stocking stuffer. Why not buy for that special someone Saddam Hussein's old yacht? Asking price, 23 million euros. Not bad for what was a present last spring to Jordan's King Abdallah from the Saudi monarch. The Ocean Breeze, currently docked in the French Riviera port of Nice, 82 meters long, even includes a mini submarine hatch in case you need to plot a quick escape. Potential buyers should perhaps touch base, though, with their decorator. All those gilded interiors, no longer today's taste, writes the local press. Time for us to raise anchor. From everyone at the Week in the Middle East, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.